y todos esteros y båda orike tonali kliston podon to sono narakoluthi arestitoni toron y de hierarus y tos tolmondas efcardios proskopin ton svon potmon spem fixilionis quandos elove mirona successe is atrapos nonimus anapalinis toparestion salpos metem pro el lumen prosma shumetha ipomela nuaranu methiefnu shonomatom athei anapneumen esmentes iris mi metaxiton deron dendron oclisnes meies inonde zomen el pisondes spem fixilionis quandos elove mirona successe is atrapos nonimus anapalinis toparestian talpos.
Hallöchen. Welcome to an afternoon stream where we will be playing a short game that, honestly, I'm not that sure what it's about. It's about a 3-hour-long journey, apparently, in a car. And, well, some memories, I guess. We will see. Would help if I would actually show the game, alright? Always hear that's a big bonus to, you know, general streams. How's this? There we go. And let's start. Okay. Look closer or flip over. Well, it is a picture of Grandma's birthday, I guess. Me, Mom, Grandma, Helen. Grandma's 80th. Well. Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross it off my to-do list. Well, Tess, let's get your stuff. A geode. That is a geode, yes. Oh. Wait, I wanted to read the shit. I didn't read what's in the back. Mr. Bunn, he has to come with us. Yeah, definitely has to come with us. Flowers, stay here. Okay, I see. A power strip. Always need power. Hairbrush, yes. All-night movie marathon, reality theater. 6th of August 02. Okay, yeah. A friendship bracelet. Tess and Fran. Ah, good old times. Oh no.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
Well, you can stay here. Be buried in the straw. What is that? Another birthday card. I have many birthdays. Happy birthday, Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you visit. I can't wait till next time. I'm so proud of you, your business, and the kind of woman you're becoming. All my love, Aunt August? Augusta, I guess. Oh, you can actually read it. Aunt August. Okay. I guess. Video Galaxy. Clueless. A rich and glamorous high school student tries to transform a new pupil into the most popular girl at school, but fate has other plans. Okay. I guess I can't even take that with me. Hey Tess, we doing movie night at your place? Yes we are. What movies are you bringing from work? It is comedy double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies they're gonna be. What is it? I already gave it to you. Tess, don't do this to me. You have your clue. Okay, so yes, one is Clueless, but what's the other one? Can I rotate? Next. Clue. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Now I'm mad. Yeah, always need an eraser. Or two. Three dementia tips from a teenage grandson. Oh, I guess that is about our grandma. Welp. René Magritte, La Grande Famille, The Large Family, 1963. Greenville High School, 2002. Grammy says, stay in school, kids. Don't turn out like me. Francine was here. Hey bestie, wanted to make sure you wouldn't miss this message. Now anybody else who signs this will know I'm your bestie, not them. Let's have a great summer this summer. Movie night every night. Francine. I'm the first to sign your crack, Jason. Grow up, Jason. Class of 2003. Next year we rule the school. Allison. See you next year. Have an awesome summer, Brooke. Extra, read all about it. It was awesome working with you on the newspaper this year. See you the funny page. What? See you in the funny pages. Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, What else do we have? To do. Wash dishes. Done. Help tag things from estate sale. Done. Get movies from work. Pack up rest of room. I mean, technically we're done. Okay, apparently PC stays here. Plane ticket.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Oh, it's a secret? Do not expose to excessive heat or direct sunlight. Insert staple here at TB2. Printed in your... yeah, whatever. Passenger ticket and baggage check subject to conditions of contract. Flight coupon issued by Oceanic. Date of issue 10th October 03. Issuing office code is... yeah, but where are we going? God damn it. Name of passenger, Divine Tess. Fare basis, your code. From Detroit to Reno. Carrier away. Revalidation flight. Okay, yeah, whatever. Wait, it's more than one. From Detroit to Reno? No, it's the same. Is it are we going with someone? Seat? Where's the seat? 16D? 16D. Okay, it's the same. Never mind. It's just us. The Greenville High Gazette. Never forget. Marking the anniversary of 9/11. Okay. Is that really that important? I guess it is. Nail lacquer. Okay. More erasers. Well, always need erasers. Mom's work? Andromeda Theater. Interesting. Invoice. Web page design services, web publishing. Okay. So are we a web designer? More nail polish. Seance. A pamphlet. In loving memory. Helen Sophia Devine. Welp. chapstick. Sure. More nail polish. More erasers. We were an eraser hoarder. Pick up report card. Chemistry. Great improvement. Why is that marked? And only a C in geometry. Missing assignment. Health education. Pleasure to have in class. And physics. Pleasure to have in class. English 111? Or what is that? English 3? I don't know. No comment. So that's in civics. No comment. That music is horrible. I have turned off copyright synced music. It would probably play, you know, decent music. WebScribe. Okay. Pan image WebScribe for Windows and Macintosh. Hair clips. Yes. All the hair clips. What's that? Oh, there's something under the... Or is that just a foot? Okay, it's just a foot. October. Not anymore. Work shirt. Where do I work?
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Video Galaxy, I see. Liquid Gold, a history of the Canadian-American bootleg trade and the secret fortunes left behind. Neptune, Casino and Launch. What are those? Jackpot Gyms. Eldorado, Blackjack, Slots, Cocktails. Those are matches, right? What does it say? Yeah, matchbooks. Huh. A photo strip. The Fun Zone. Laser tag. What? Laser tag. Go-karts. Mini golf. I married Bigfoot. She's great. Search spots. Birchville? What is it? Birchville Township, Port Sanilac, Sugar Island, Dyers Bay, Hunters Point, Copper Harbor. Well, there's still places to search, I guess. The hunt for buried bootlegger treasure. Oh, I see. Jackalope.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
A jar. Pushpins. Nope, doesn't make a noise. Another birthday card. I forgot it. But happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tessa Bear. Things get away from me, but you're always on my mind. Will call you soon. Can't wait. Dad. Well, and with that, I guess we're done. Stole a pen from work. Mr. Hip Hop Hoppo. Hip Hop Hippo. Well, time to go to work then, maybe?
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
What the? It's an ugly animal.
Ugh, I hate it.
But it's of the dog we had when we were growing up. Lady.
I don't think it's Lady's fault I hate it. Who's responsible for this disaster?
August. She made it when she was a kid.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, peeking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
wanna just take a minute and look around and see what's left. I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Ugh, oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
Most of Grandma Helen's stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Well, apparently a basement.
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
Who knows? Doesn't say anything. That's a plunger. Okay, yeah, normal stuff for washing. Ugh. Oh, there's more? Wait, oh, that's the exit into the garden, I guess. There is a very modern fuse box. Better not touch anything. Yeah, okay, more paint. Paint, a lot of paint. So much paint. A clipped out article. Leo Lambros, age 43 years, of Orange Street, Greenville, Michigan. Died July 28th, 1968 at the Alexandria Regional Hospital. Was that? Yeah, surviving his wife Helen Lambros and his daughters Opal and August. Yep, that was Grandpa. I guess we never knew him then. A mallet. Calculator. Okay. Gein County, Michigan. Employee's identification card. Leonard Lambros. Property inspector. Hey, Mom.
Grandpa Leo was
An inspector for the county.
What's that mean?
He inspected things for the county.
Oh, great, Mom. Thanks.
Commercial buildings, mostly. When we were driving around town, he'd point out the ones he'd inspected. I remember he was very proud of inspecting the department store. You know, the big one on Old Main Street. Every foot of electrical, fire sprinklers, alarm system, everything. He'd say he was the only thing keeping half the buildings in town from burning down. Electrical fires are no joke.
Well, he's not wrong. Okay. What does that do? It's like a measuring pencil. Oh, and that's you know, whatever it's called, to figure out if something is you know, straight. That's the clock. Great clock. Yes. Wait. No, I would have seen if there was a call mom button here, right? That's Jack. That's well, nothing much else around. Time to go upstairs. Nope, can't open. Nope, can't open that. Nope, can't click the light. Oh, look at this. Hey, Mom.
I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
You are. But I've still got time.
So are we 16 now? Wait, why does Opal only come into play at 14? Huh.
I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around.
Okay.
Who are these people? Mom's friends?
Obviously. Dorothy Jane Haverman and Nathaniel Edgar Borges invite you to blah 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 and blah blah blah. Okay, well, we still have food, I guess. Some. Not much. Guess we're already packing up cleaning stuff, so we're not cleaning anymore. Yeah, that's a coffee pot. Clunk. Cleaning vinegar. Lemon, yes. Wait, I thought it's vinegar. It's lemon vinegar. This is a bucket. There are many buckets, but this is ours. Okay, more food. 1 cereal boxes. Okay, more unlabeled food. It could be anything. Surprise food. And we can't open that. That is diced tomatoes with basil and garlic. Okay, these are probably cans that we sorted out from, dug out from the end of the shelves where Grandma kept them for 100 years.
No! Why isn't this in the fridge getting cold? Come on, Mom.
Seriously, Mom. Can I? No, I can't. Well, we can't put it in the fridge as well. That's a bit weird. But we're not allowed to move things. Okay, picture. Stuff. Cannot open. That's Windows. Boxes full of stuff. A photo.
Wow, was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah, very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
So that's then Mom and Aunt August? And Grandma, obviously. Plates, a knife, a box cutter, whatever. How many of those do we have? It's like the third at least. TV. Dustbuster. Cigarettes? Who's smoking?
Ugh, Mom. Please quit already.
Seriously, Mom. A lumpy, malformed pot. Well, someone made that in school, I guess. It says Tess.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Aww. African pottery?
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America, not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
No.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like,
I said so, and I'm your mother.
We already bought the plane ticket, so yeah. There's more of those, of course. Another photo. Is that Grandma in Japan?
did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Okay. Those are interesting windows. Oh, it's more pottery. Hey Mom, why is this so ugly?
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... Was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
Okay. Okay, this is how pots work, apparently. Good to know. Cone firing chart. What? Okay. Standard mug. Medium bowl. Oh, I assume they've been sold? No, they're just pointers of how things are supposed to look? Sure. That's a garden. Inaccessible.
What's this thingy? Maybe to smooth out the surface so there's no bumps?
Yeah, and to make round things, I guess. That's to shave off stuff. This all is to shave off stuff. Apparently everything is to shave off stuff. I guess that's how pottery works. That caved in on itself. Shaved off too much stuff. That's to make points in stuff. I guess we've seen everything here. Okay. What else is there? Upstairs? Well, there's nothing downstairs.
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Does it have a title? Oh well. Appetizer. Mom. Nope. Nope. Can I duck? Can't duck. What kind of first-person shooter is this? Nope, nothing here. A farewell from Millie. Dear readers, it's been a delight, an honor and a privilege to write to you over the years. Few people are lucky enough to say that they love their job, and I'm grateful to be one of them. I've learned so much from all of you, and I hope I might have taught you all a little something too. When I open your letters each week, I'm always struck by your passion, your drive to succeed and do better. We've talked about the worst of humanity and much more of the best, and you all will be an inspiration for me, to me, for the rest of my days. Even as this column comes to a close, I hope you'll still consider me a friend. I know I'll consider you one. Yours, Millie. Have you ever received advice from Millie? If you have a story of how Millie changed your life for the better, send a letter to Dear Millie, Box Los Angeles, blah. At this time, Dear Millie is no longer answering advice. Okay, doesn't have a date. Hey, Mom.
Want to know something? Your grandmother didn't write this. I did.
You did?
Well, why you is obviously. Grandma couldn't anymore.
Were you nervous?
A little, I guess. I definitely didn't feel like I could live up to Millie. But it was just for one column. Her editor helped a lot. I'm glad I got to do it.
Huh. What's that? Hey, Mom?
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Opal, your mother has always been an inspiration, not just to me, but to an entire generation of writers and readers. I can't tell you how much peace she has brought me over the years. To be able to write where she did, well, I hope a little of her magic crosses over to me. Yours, Ben Gerber.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Hey, that's important. My approval is very sought after. Okay, just another box cutter. What's that? Who's been scribbling?
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit and I'd hunker down in here for hours. Some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near. Just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. More appetizer. Or the same. No, there's the other one. It's just a bathroom.
Guess we can get rid of these.
More pills. Well, that is my room. That is a room that is not, available. And then I guess there is Mom's room. Didn't find the book though, yet.
Hey, Mom! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
No, we're nosy. Opal, sorry to hear that Mom's doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I know this is a sore spot, so it's the last time I'll bring it up. I really wish you'd let me help with Mom's medical bills. I get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I just can't get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money is the only thing I can provide right now, but that's just the situation we're in. If you're stressed about everything you have to do, you can always send Tess down here for a weekend again. I love having her around. Call me if there's anything new with Mom. Love, August. Well, I think I see the book.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Directed by Opal. Oh, Mom's the director. Interesting. Everything is cleared out.
What's
hook?
this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
Alright. We can go up there, but... you go first.
Scared of the attic, huh? Another mug. So we do have like 3 mugs in this house. Okay, where is the attic? There it is.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Not here. That's some kind of candy? Then is number 1. There's a lot of it. Creepy dolls.
Okay, well this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
A guitar? Felicity. No, Felicity. Swing into spring. Bowling trophy. Whoops, no, I wanted to look closer. What does it say? I can't read.
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts?
Okay.
Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite of them being obviously not cool.
No. They're definitely a fashion statement. I think he got the idea from that movie Swingers.
This explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl?
Yes.
What's that? Oh, it's a sewing machine.
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day, too. And you can wear it when you get married.
Definitely.
I knew you would.
Well, you didn't know.
Oh, I knew. I've always thought this was such a beautiful dress, and I'd always wanted to hand it down to you. Like your grandmother handed it down to me.
Those sound like you reasons.
Well, you just said you definitely want to wear it for your wedding, so I guess they're you reasons, too. What?
Nothing. It's a really nice dress. Let's just keep looking around. What's under here?
Books.
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But,
Mom?
hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something...
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
Yeah, forget about August's book. We found a weird suitcase in a secret compartment in the attic. Where did we put it? Oh, here. Huh.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Junk?
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
Okay, move sheet. That's a van. It's funky, groovy, hip.
Groovy van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah! Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Maybe it'll never drive again, I guess. That is a cool van. Weird windows. Huh. Oh, nice.
Grandma's sunglasses? Vintage. Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life.
Vote Nixon, really? Rocks. Imitation jawbreakers?
Weird little rocks.
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
Yeah, a real tragedy. Postcard. There's space for writing messages. We'll be together soon. I love you and we're going to love our new life together, free and happy. Okay, so it was sent to Helen by Grandpa, I guess. That's a dinosaur. I mean, it says right there dinosaur, so I guess it's a dinosaur. Dino Town Dinosaur.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen... planning to run off with this guy?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
The heck? I guess some fishing thing? Why does it have two hooks? Clipped out article. Another burglary last night in what the state police are investigating as a series of crimes carried out by a single organized group. Once again, there were no signs of forced entry, and nearly all of the valuable jewelry was taken, over $100,000 worth of merchandise. In what, 68? Then that would be worth billions today, I guess. Local Girl Scouts take trip to beach. The Girl Scouts of Troop 317 of Keene County, along with their families, took a trip to the beach at Lake Dear Millie. Recently, a close personal friend of mine confided in me that she is having an affair on her husband. I love them both dearly, and I'm not sure if it's better to let the husband know or keep the wife's secret. Doubtful in Dallas. Dear Doubtful, situations like these are painful for everyone involved. There's never an easy out. Keep in mind that this is her secret to keep and not yours. Keep your loyalties where they lie. I guess. Oh, hey Mom. Hey, I failed to talk to Mom about it. Recently, one of my daughters gave me a tremendous shock. She's married. Apparently, her college beau and her tied the knot without my knowledge. She claims that they wanted to skip the wedding to save up for a house, but I'm very hurt by her exclusion. She knows that I have dreamed of a big wedding for a long time. How can I convince her that marriage founded in secrecy will never last? Miffed mother-in-law. Editor's note, Millie is a character. Pull it together. Answer 1. Dear Miffed. Editor's note, no. Half the battle of being a parent is allowing your children to make their own mistakes. Only time will tell if the marriage will stick, and the only thing you can do is make the best of it. Consider the weight your daughter's been under, keeping this under wraps. We all have our secrets, myself included, and to not be able to tell even our closest loved ones can feel absolutely suffocating. While it can be hard to see a child make such a foolish mistake, the best thing mother can do is bite her tongue. Yours, Millie. Too harsh rewrite. My husband rekindled a relationship with his high school crush, a girl he hadn't seen since his Air Force days. They're both married, and he told me they're just friends. Against my better judgment, I supported it, and they started spending more and more time together. Well, I should have trusted my gut. Coming home early from grocery shopping, I caught them in the act. Now I'm at a loss. My friend says get divorced, my mother says to stay together for the children. What can I do? Hopeless in the heartland. Dear Hopeless, editor's note no. Nothing's harder than having your marriage fall apart before your eyes. What? Trust me, I know. It's hard to say what's worse, the sense of betrayal or the realization you've been had. Divorce is a tricky subject, no doubt about it. I'll tell you one thing, though, there's always time to start anew. Abandonment and freedom are two sides of a coin. Yours, Millie. Editor's note, no newspaper will allow you to argue for divorce. Rewrite.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They had been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Okay. And the book.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Come on, just a peek. The diary in 1968. Aren't any help. They think they are being good neighbors, but if anyone should know where the path of good intentions leads, it's these church ladies. The children carry on the best they can. Opal is caught up in her own teenage dramas as usual, almost as if it were any normal summer. August does worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her, but there is so much I can't say. It's becoming a challenge keeping my correspondence with redacted, concealed. It's only a matter of time till we're together again in person. But to hold it all inside, not tell a soul, it's almost too much. But he knows, and I know. Soon enough the waiting will be over, and this will all be in the rear view. Forget about the past. Leo's dead. All that matters now is our future, together. Okay, apparently someone from Washington is writing our grandma. Oh, a key.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the whole place out. Maybe we'll find that bootlegger gold?
Oh, not this again.
And to see if we can figure out what really happened. with Grandma Helen and the mystery man. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I
Yay,
still
adventure.
need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
God.
Let's
You know,
go.
A little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
No.
Do you really think we're gonna find buried gold at your grandma's old summer home?
Well, no, not really. It's like Bigfoot. He's just fun to look for.
I see.
Like Nessie, like X-Files.
I don't remember that episode of X-Files.
The one where they look for buried gold?
Why would the FBI send them to look for buried gold?
The government's always looking for money.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, if I find it, you'll be the first to know. And then the government.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip! This is gonna be great.
We're on the road to Secret Summer Home to find out what's the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find. It'll be a while before we get there, though. Hey, Mom.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15? Your age?
Mom, I'm 16.
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, a long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
That's not how
What
it...
was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say.
Very rough.
It was the 60s, I think, summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades, out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, you know, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like, you know, like shoe elves. I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No!
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, it's not doing great, but...
Mom.
What?
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here.
Excuse me?
He could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west. For work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just... work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Okay. Pretty sure I heard my phone buzz from the glove compartment. Hey Jezebel, just thinking of you. Easy to forget about weekends here. Every day is a work day for me. Hey Dad, what's up? Not much at work right now, but good to hear from you. How's work going? Good, making money. Would you be able to send some money back to help me and Mom? I don't know if Mom told you, but we are moving out next week. I think it's going to be hard for Mom to pay for rent at a new place and stuff like that. Do you think you could send some money back to help? I love to kid, but right now my liquid assets are all tied up in reinvesting at work. If I send enough back, that could help you worse a dam without it sinking my business out here, I would. But your mom's always been the smart one, she'll figure things out, don't worry. Okay. You understand, right, Pumpkin? Yeah. Did you tell your mom you bought the tickets? Not yet. Me and mom are actually on a road trip right now. We are investigating a family mystery and going to her old summer house. Can you believe it? Oh, you need to tell her, kiddo, or else I will, and you know she would freak, lol. Bleh. Okay, I promise I will ASAP. No, you will. Love you. Actually, have to get back to it now. Treat your mom nice, okay? I love you. See you soon.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes.
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's alright. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to.
That doesn't look so bad.
Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more
Falling apart?
weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mom said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool old stuff inside from when Mom was a teen, and hopefully some clues to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. But first, let's check out the bedroom van.
It's your groovy van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the groovy stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little criminal! All right, I'm on the case. The groovy stuff is so close I can taste it.
The van that Mom turned into her bedroom when she was a teen is still sitting here, but it's locked. She says the keys might be stashed in August's room. Well, it's an ashtray.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened? To August. She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
Well, stupid life, always happening. What, no treehouse? Wait, where's the... Huh? What's under there?
Huh, what's under here?
The crawl space for doing maintenance and what have you.
So there might be, like, hidden stuff under here? Like stuff that people who are trying to hide something might hide in there?
I guess?
I should go in and see if I can find any cool stuff.
How did I know that was coming?
Just think of what could be under there.
Hold on. I don't know if it's safe under there.
Not safe how?
The floor could be unstable. What if something collapsed in on you?
Stay outside and don't go stomping around on the floor above me and I'll be fine.
Just be careful.
You know it.
There's a table. Okay. Nothing in there. Can't do anything here. I think I found... what's her face?
Oh. Cool.
Papers?
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
I'm writing you from our new home right on the water. I was looking and looking and I realized there's no better home for us than one we could just pull up anchor and split if we really needed to. So I bought us a houseboat. It's really something else. Bought it from an older fellow who'd kept it perfect and was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. There's a rumor they're going to dam up the river up, but that's a long time coming, if it happens at all. Now, just to get you and those kids moved up here. I hope it's been a good summer. Write back discreetly, and let's make plans for the big move. Something I learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Get ready to leave all your worries behind. Next. The what? Late on? And that's all there is. So this house is really resting on a couple of those blocks. Americans. I live. Mom? Okay. Guess she doesn't want to know.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
We can't get into August's room from the outside. Maybe there's another way in. Enter trailer home?
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot to untangle, I guess. New Columbia. Yeah, that's what I thought. The family garden. Garden play. Leaves. Books. TV times. Does TV advertising really work? Maybe. Cards. Mugs. Home. America. What? Home America. Okay. Didn't expect a phone. St. Benedict Messenger. In Pfannkuchen, Michigan? The fuck? Why would you call your town Pancake? What's Fallout and how can you be safe? August's new friend by August Divine. August's dad left her a special tie. It was red tie and it had special powers. When August wore the special tie, she met her friend Nightshade. Nightshade lived in the shadows and would always be there to help. He was August's friend who would never go away. Hey, Mom.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager. I don't think I was the most, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself, one who would always listen.
As you do as a traumatized kid, I guess. Oh.
Locked. Maybe the little key? From Grandma's diary? Nope. What secrets might you hold, little drawer?
We found a locked drawer in the desk in the living room, but the key from Grandma's diary didn't open it. Maybe we can find another key? That's a plate. That's a gardening book. That's a gun. Of course, this is America. A stuffed animal. Hey, Mom.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling? Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
Ooh.
Oh my god, a bad boy?
Honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
he was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Oh, no. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or...
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow. Did I hit a nerve?
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for more relevant things.
Don't see how that's not relevant.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Oh, man! If I go back in there, I could climb up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I don't love the idea of you going in there again, but your logic is sound.
Give me a second. Sorry, had to murder a cat. Where was I? Climbing under the house, I guess. But first, let's check out the kitchen with 40-year-old food. Hey! God damn it. Perky's. Vitamin-enriched dog food. Yum. Nothing interesting. Box of crackers. Favorite. Radio. Doesn't work. A thing. More cans. Strawberries in syrup. Yeah, better not open that. God damn it. Hey, a postcard. And a key. Darling. I know I'm running from something, but I have never felt so free. I just crossed the border and am writing you from the desk in a room at a motel that's hidden off a little side road far from the main thoroughway. There's more driving to do before I find us a little place to settle down. But before long, I'll have a return address for you to write back to. Don't miss me too much. Okay. Hey, Mom.
Well, would you look at this? A
Hey, Prime.
postcard from the mystery man.
What was he running from?
So, this is like a exploration game, I guess. We are selling the house of our grandma and have found postcards from a mystery lover that led us to our grandma's old summer house, where we are now exploring with our mom, who didn't know anything about the mystery lover. What was he running from?
His conscience?
I don't know if you can outrun your conscience by going to Canada.
You can if,
Yeah? Go on.
I'm trying to think of a Canada joke. It's not
No.
working.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll give you an A for effort.
Bested.
Flip over. Greetings from Canada. Amari uske atmare. Something mit C to C? I don't know. You're invited. August 18th, time 7, place Cindy and Martis? Marks, of course. And the key.
Hey,
Dun dun dun.
could it be the key for the locked drawer in Grandma's desk?
It very well could be.
Only one way to find out.
And I have to get back to the cat because she is doing mischief. Alright, I return. Cat is hiding in her cat tree thing. Saw title on Metacritic, I wonder what it was. Title sounds like it would be a test drive type of game. No, absolutely not. Okay, well, we found a key. It could go here. It did. Darling, I've been driving up and down the highways and byways looking for the perfect spot. Somewhere secluded, where no one would think to look. With a little bit of space, and I know you always like the place near the water. I'll find something soon. Just keep biding your time and don't let on. Johnny Appleseed? Huh? Oh, the picture is by Johnny Appleseed, I guess. Come find us. Jesse James Hideout. Stanton, Missouri. Hey, Mom.
Aha! They were really gonna run away together, huh?
He thought so anyway. Whoever he was.
Why do you think Grandma decided not to run off with him?
Well, maybe she just came to her senses. She could have gotten swept up in all the emotions and everything after Father died, and then, when the time came, she thought better of it.
Maybe. Or
maybe something super messed up happened.
maybe something super messed up happened.
Like what?
Okay. He was driving on these secluded back roads and whatnot, and he picks up a hitchhiker. And the hitchhiker gets in, and he asks him where he's headed. And the hitchhiker says, "All the way to the end of the line, man." And the hitchhiker's just staring off into the distance like he's lost at some faraway place. And then all of a sudden, with no warning, he pulls out this huge rusty Bowie knife.
It's actually pronounced Bowie.
What? No, it's like the last name, like David Bowie.
Different last name. Bowie.
Are you just messing with me?
No, that's how it's pronounced.
Okay, well, anyway, maybe this guy got killed by a crazy hitchhiker. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that would be super messed up.
Well, I did learn something today. It's a Bowie knife. That sounds horrible. Well, time to go diving under the house. Bye, Mom. Oh no, I'm stuck? Oh. Walking backwards always helps. And here we are. So where's this hatch? Must be somewhere there. All the way around. Wait a second. This doesn't make sense. So the water... It's like the toilet there, that was the kitchen, and it just goes nowhere? That's not how water works. Whoops, sorry.
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat. Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near trees? Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
Yes. Well, there's a map. Maybe there's a something signed in. Kurt. There we are. About 2 hours drive. Okay, where's that? Where are we? Grand Rapids. It is Michigan, right? It's very Michigan. And then there's some border somewhere, I would guess. Kalaska? Misaki? Those are fantasy names, right?
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after
Like
the
a
show
creep.
and flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Aw, that's so lame. Dad's always been corny as hell.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else. He
Wow.
told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow. Bold. Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh, God, no. No. Just, it's a sleazy move.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
Well... what? Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom?
Do you remember... Well, did it seem like Grandma wanted to...
Leave my father? I mean... I guess when I was around your age, I started wondering why they were together in the first place. They didn't seem to...
make sense together?
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. Why you were together. You're both so different. Did you used to have more in common?
Well... When you're together at first, everything about each other is new. It can cover up a lot of things. But when you get used to each other, that's when it can be hard. But sometimes, by that point, it's too late.
Too late? Because you have a kid?
Well, that can be one factor.
So you think you and Dad would have split up a lot sooner if I wasn't around? Well, I'm sorry I held everything up, okay? Maybe you would have been happier if you hadn't been stuck with Dad for so long.
Honey, that's not how it is. It's not as simple as that. And it's not because of you. There's a lot more to it. We'll talk about it someday.
When's someday?
Not today.
Then when?
Not today.
It's okay, it's a long drive back home.
Go Mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
Okay, wow.
I'm not gonna be a triple legacy. I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
Whoops. Howdy.
Well, howdy there. What's your name, buddy?
A lot of leaves in here. It's a key to the van.
Aha! This must be the key to the van. No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids.
Over the Alps board game. A novel traveling game for all ages. Machiko. Test your skills of memory and retention with this fun matching game. Select corresponding pieces to clear the board and win. 24 cards, 2 players.
Oh, how fun! Wait, did they not get to use these?
Well then, not ticked in any way. Michigan State Fair. Good for one hayride. Showtime Drive-In Theater. Admit 1. Complimentary guest ticket. In Pfannkuchen, Michigan. Wait, can I not ask Mom about this? Apparently not. The Mean Boys by August. One day August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade had to follow behind under the trees because he lives in the shade and shadows can't go in the sun. August laughed as Nightshade ran along under the trees, and she and Nightshade made jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to the town where the boys outside the there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that had made her safe, but it didn't make her safe from the cat walking on the keyboard. Flip over. Them, the mean boys, came closer. They said, "Who are you talking to? And what are you wearing, stupid?" August said, "My dad's tie." The mean boys said, "Your dad must be stupid." August was crying, but the mean boys didn't care. They laughed and laughed. August looked for Nightshade, but Nightshade couldn't help, because he was trapped in the shade under the tree far away. When the mean boys went away, August went under the tree with Nightshade. August's special tie was all dirty. She gave Nightshade a hug to feel better, but it didn't help enough. What a sad story. Better to play Pac-Man. Well, not in the late 60s.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
Nothing. Paint set. Little artist watercolors. More watercolors. A note. Dear August, you were upset after what happened today, and that's all right. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me, and that's all right too. But upset as you are, you need to remember, boys only tease girls because they like them, or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance and behave or learn to play along. It's time to grow up now. I know you will. Love, Mother. Yes. Wow, okay. Hey, Mom. I don't know if I agree with this advice.
I don't know if I agree with this advice. This doesn't sound very Millie to me.
Millie was just a character, honey.
I know, but didn't she usually give advice Grandma would have given? How could you tell a little kid that getting picked on was their own fault?
I don't know if that's what she meant.
It's right here. She's like, if people are mean to you, you should change. What, the bullies are right? She never told me that kind of thing when girls were being mean to me at school. She just told me to be myself.
I guess... Well, maybe if Mother could have gone back and given August the advice she gave you instead, she would have.
I hope so.
Well, I guess that's one way to make your kid grow up. It is a treasured thing.
I knew it!
Knew what?
This map could only be the directions to the lost bootlegger gold.
Tess, this was clearly drawn by a child.
Perhaps it was a particularly childlike bootlegger.
Seems more like August to me.
Looks like she was just playing buried treasure. Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later. It was her first investment.
She got started early. I don't know. Let's just go see what it is.
Alright, let's go then. After
Oh my god,
a
Aunt
Ouija
August.
board.
I have so many questions.
I need something to throw. Stupid cat. Give me a second. She is obsessed with that shelf, and I know that's her food there, but usually she doesn't climb up on it all the time. And we're a little early for food. Wait, what did we say about... I don't know. Whatever. Well, I guess that's everything then here. Might as well go back outside. So we have the key to the van and the treasure. Oh, somewhere here, right? X marks the spot. How do I dig? It was totally back here. Near the doghouse. Ah, there.
You ready to unearth this mystery?
You are really getting into the mess on this trip. Crawling through old crawl spaces, digging in the dirt.
It's for the sake of the adventure, Mom.
Don't let me stop you.
It's a box with a drawing and a tie. Oh, it's the tie. And it's the cat. She really wants that food. It's her and Nightshade under the tree. And goodbye, Nightshade. Thank you for Being my friend, I'll miss you, August.
So this is where August buried her feelings.
Mom! Come on, it's sad.
It is.
What?
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
We can just put it in the car.
Welcome back, Nightshade.
It turns out the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. I'm joking. It was actually the grave of August's imaginary friend Nightshade. Feel kinda bad for disturbing it. Speaking of disturbing, I'll be back in a second. Alright, cat better now stays up here and not goes anywhere. And we're looking at the sky. Okay, what's left? The van.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
So, what do we have? Oh, nice. It's very big CDs. It's a guitar, nice. It's a playbill.
Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh.
Murder at Montague Manor. Death of a Salesman. The School for Scandal. What's that? What the heck? Like a door thingy from the van, I guess? Those are pigs.
Wow.
Dear Opal.
Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you since you told me about Kurt. I've been writing you every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left and now it's just me, Gordon and the dogs from Sandusky. If I don't get anything back, I'm just going to assume you're too preoccupied with Kurt to write to me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess. Unless I'm too busy. Lori. Yeah, that was fair. Okay, more CDs. And more CDs. Oh yeah. A letter.
Holy shit.
Babe? This summer's been real out there, but I've got to split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my bike headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way, Kurt. Wow. That's a screwdriver. Never know when you need one. That's a Sabino 120 owner's manual. No, you're staying here. That's a non-working radio. Who would have thought? And I guess that is everything then. Yeah. Oh, that's the 40-year-old lamp.
Alas, not so groovy anymore.
Oh,
How was the stuff? Groovy as you'd hoped?
Well, I found,
this note from Kurt.
this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into plans, planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
Yeah, he seems like an asshole.
He seems like an asshole.
Hey, language.
But he was.
But he was.
All right. You're not wrong. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
So you...
So what? You shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean you can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away and be okay on your own when they do.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Mom, what happened? With you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
I also found this little screwdriver.
Okay. That might come in handy.
But where? Was there a thing we couldn't open? I don't remember. Let's see. No. That's all done. That's all done. Yeah. Huh. So we haven't found it at all? What would we want to screw open? Summer's lease has all too short a date. William Shakespeare. What just lit up here? Just a can. Oh, we never talked about the gun in the room. Which apparently is not worth mentioning. Or, you know, retrieving from an abandoned house. I don't know. Did we miss a thing here?
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Look, I think I could twist this open from the inside with that little screwdriver I found.
Okay, do it. Dun dun dun.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom.
She escaped. Slippers. Books. The Lanyap astrology book. Holy Bible illustrated. Postcards. Darling, now wait. It sounds like someone's getting cold feet all of a sudden. We had a plan. You dice, I make tracks for the border, and when the dust settles, you follow me. This doesn't work if only one of us makes tracks. Got everything you could ever hope for up here. Place of our own, a quiet little town where nobody knows our names, and a pile of cash that'll keep us going till who knows when. The kids will love it too. What kid wouldn't want to live on a boat? Get these silly ideas out of your head. Get back on track and we'll get back together soon. That's not good. Also, she's stealing the whole package. The fuck? That isn't even opened yet. You stupid cat. I hate her. Be right back. Well, now I have the bag of cat food. Annoying little beast. Hey, did I read that? Yeah, I did.
Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
So wait, they didn't murder Grandpa, did they? It looks like he could open it. Oh well. Ooh.
Oh, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked.
Of course it is.
This gives me an idea. The little key from Grandma's diary?
Right.
Pick up note. Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did all this for you. All for you. And those are my kids too, you know. I have a right. Speaking of I have a right, I'll be right back. I swear, that cat has never been this annoying. Okay, so I guess Grandpa knew. And flip over. Pierre-Lautrec. Her?
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids?
Oh.
Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad?
Wow.
Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre-Lautrec. Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario. We should go check it out.
What? No.
No, but...
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop. This is your father we're talking about here. It's about who you really are. It's about who I really am. Was my grandfather really my grandfather? Who was this guy? Who are we? These are big questions, Mom, and you're just gonna turn around and drive home?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay, should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Not yet.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
What the heck? Is this Pierre Lautrec guy Mom's real dad? Scandal. We found an address for some place in Canada. We've got to check it out. Time to hit the road. Guess we're leaving. Oh boy.
All right. Time to order that room service.
Yeah.
This is not the kind of place that has a room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh. Burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
I knew I shouldn't have brought my backpack on this trip. Now Mom expects me to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do, cooped up in this motel room. Except that I heard my phone going. Where's my backpack? Wait. That's not for you to open, that's for me to open when you deserve food, which is never at the rate you're going. Coffee packet? No. Stationary pad? What? That's supposed to mean something? Bible. Nothing. Nothing. Can't open it. Oh no. Oh.
Ooh,
Pamphlet.
a visitor's guide. Oh.
Explore beautiful Powhatan. Official Visitor's Guide 2001. Where tradition and excellence meet. Oh, this is boring. Almost as the photo rooms don't come with stuff. Okay. My phone. Hey Tessa Bear, hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you, always, Dad. Text Dad, text Francine, put back phone. Francine. Hey Frankie, we survived the abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? Very, extremely, a little, not really. Very. OMG. How many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghosts. The place was packed full of them. Damn, I want to see a ghost. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? I might not have yet. Shut up! Lol, I didn't tell her. I is so obsessed with that. You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna, and she will let me go. Just do it now. Do it! Okay, I will when it's the right time. When? I don't know. So, did you find what you were looking for? Yes and no. We're heading up to Canada tomorrow. What? Yeah, we found some stuff about who my grandpa might have really been. We're gonna see if we can find out more about him. What? You might be part Canadian? Yeah, 1/4 maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. What are you talking about? You have 3 bars out of 4. We're in a little weird motel for the night. It sucks. It's old and smells like mildew, and there's not even room service. How uncivilized. Well, have you looked around the motel room? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Hi, Dad. What's up, Tessa Bear? Nothing, just gonna cross the Canada border soon, wanted to say hi. I had a question, it's about you and Mom. Ooh, this is going deep. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. Well, you always said Mom wanted you to leave, and that's why you're not living with us anymore, but Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. But I had a big opportunity out here and I had to take it. I understood why your mom didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything. It's not the same without you here, or at the store. I'm sure the store is even better without me. Who wants their dad as their boss? But you made the store so fun. The window displays and the Halloween costume contest and movie quote trivia. The new manager is just boring. So, what is your big opportunity out there? Well, you know, I headed out here for a new business venture and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but I just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Remember when you were little and you worked on that book you drew me for weeks and wouldn't let me peek at it till it was all done? I still got that book right here with me, and you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. This is just like that. You still have that? Yeah, I'd never part with it. No way, no how. Just don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Got to get back to it. Love you, Tessa Bear. Yeah, I love you too. Put the phone in the pocket. Okay, well, apparently we need to explore a little more. But there is nothing left to explore. Like, we've seen everything. We've seen it all. It's too late. There's a TV remote. Remote it. No? Well, apparently we can only turn it on and off. The only thing we haven't looked at is the bottom drawer, which... Ah, we can get to. And there was nothing. Mom's suitcase. Wait, why would Mom keep the pills? I just found some pills in my mom's suitcase. Ooh, what kind? Fluoxetine? I don't know what that is. Yeah, me either. Maybe stop snooping in your mom's stuff. What? No, never. Oh, my mom's sleep shirt. What's a sleep shirt? At some point adults get them. They are from a concert or a college. Which is this? My mom's college. That's cool. I don't know, I think I might go right to work after high school. My mom would explode though. You're going to hate this, but I'm gonna tell you to talk to your mom. What? Your mom is right. You should go to college. You can do your ideas after. School is long and expensive. Instead I could have a pool. So it's education or a pool? Yes, and I choose pool. I will shut up, but you should go. You're too smart, you need to show them. That's toiletries. That's mouthwash, Wintersol, original taste. It's a toilet. It's tiny
yeah.
shampoo.
Definitely stealing these.
Okay. Whatever you say. Anything else to steal? No. I brought my towel from home. What? My own towel. It's named Dr. Softness. Oh no, honey. It's soft. As a bird. Aren't all towels soft? Fine, okay, I don't want to use motel towels. Continue. I mean, they were just hanging here when we got here. Yeah, they just cleaned them and hung them for you. Did they? Yes. I don't like not knowing. If you want to be worried about motels, I have one word for you. Sheets. What about the sheets? I don't have a UV lamp. Emergency evacuation plan.
Notify the blah blah blah. Be aware. Da, da, da. Be sure. Da, da. Got it.
Okay, thank you for staying with us. Checkout time is 12 p.m. We are in 214. And the exit is right around the corner. And apparently we locked after our mom. Well, now we've seen everything. I think. What is left to see? Oh, homework, I guess. Fine. It's a pen. It's a calculator. Do homework until mom comes back. Do it.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
The burger is my rival and I will defeat it. Hey, I've got to help my dad with dinner. Have a good drive to Canada. Don't let the moose bite. Okay. It's a burger and we're gonna eat it. And the fries too, I guess. Lo, I have vanquished the mighty burger.
Do you think... Could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on.
She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I think it's pretty exciting, actually.
I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger deal for you and Mom. I just think... I don't know, it's just kind of... It's like seeing a whole new side of Grandma, now that she's gone.
Yeah. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so I think it's a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found so much. Well, I guess we found the remains of your old buddy.
We found your old friend, Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade. I'd forgotten about him.
Kind of a spooky name.
Yeah, I was a spooky kid. You know, our dad dying really did shake me up. Nightshade was to try and fill that void, I guess.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you. But she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Wow. Guess we're all a bit fucked up here. Yeah, I've looked at that before. Well, there's no more homework. Mom?
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line. And of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before. And he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night. And so then she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
This drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine. Road buddy.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack?
Apparently. Registration. That's from the... No, it's a motor vehicle registration. Okay.
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel. We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand. Francine is going to be worried about me. We text or call or see each other every day. She's going to wonder what happened to me.
Didn't you text her before we left this morning?
Yeah, but...
And your cell phone wouldn't work in Canada anyway. I'm sure Francine will be fine till we can pick up your phone from the motel on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me. And I was so distracted.
Oh.
And now you won't even go back and...
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
You never... Oh, shit. Which one is worse?
You never told me about the pills you're taking.
What pills? Did you go through my suitcase?
Yeah, that's where I found them. Flu, oxy, something? What are those?
What business is that of yours? You went through my stuff? Yeah. Yes, it's Prozac, Tess. But since you apparently need to know, with everything going on, I need a little help, and I'm not ashamed of it. But I am very disappointed at you for violating my privacy. So that's what this is about? My prescription medication?
No. You didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
If you and Dad were still together, where do you think we would be right now?
I don't know, Tess.
Do you think we still would have lost the house?
Where are you going with this?
You're always trying to make him look bad. But while he was here, we were fine.
We were fine?
Maybe he wouldn't have had to pursue his dreams somewhere else if you had been more supportive of him. He was always working on stuff. He would know what to do.
That's not what was going on. And don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once? The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business. I'm going...
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth?
You can't
Fine.
handle the truth.
Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him. Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Not only did I lose my phone, but I got in a fight with Mom. This sucks. I guess now we're just going to sit here in silence till we get to this stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Well, looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture. Most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Lautrec. Whatever we find here better be worth it.
Lautrec! That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
We found a mailbox labeled Lautrec. We can't get into it though. Mom says it would be illegal, but that's quitter talk. Danger, do not enter. I guess there was danger, alright. Until it all caved in. Larry's shack. Please remember, this is a shared facility for all residents who fish off of their boats on the dock. If you borrow equipment to clean or prepare your catch, return it to its storage space in an orderly fashion. And if you clean your catch on the workbenches here, please clean up thoroughly before retiring for the evening. We all rely on one another consideration to keep the fishing shack in good shape. This means you, Pierre. St. Jude Dam gets go-ahead. Tell Rammstein no on St. Jude Dam. Important notice. All docked vessels must be removed prior to October 1st, 1974 due to the scheduled completion of the St. Jude River Dam project. No exceptions. By authority of Algoma Municipal Board. Yeah, it's a toilet, alright. It's a weird fishing lure. It's more weird fishing lures. It's stuff. Water bottle that doesn't look very...
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Neither can we, apparently. That's a knife?
Is that dried blood? Ew, 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 ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
Why not? So there's nothing interesting here. Yeah, not picking up all the plates. What a waste of time. Okay, apparently we're not closing that. And apparently we're not going down here. But the what? The idle on? not getting there. Did we miss a thing? Hey, Mom.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
Want to get across to the boat, but if we try to jump that gap, we'll break our shin bones. Maybe there's something around here that we can use to get across. Like a boat. No? Like a massive plank. Enough?
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think... If we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No. You can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Heads. I won!
Just be careful and stay away from the edge.
Alright. That wasn't so bad. Someone left in a hurry, I guess.
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. They've been separated from their friends for so many years. Now they will be reunited at last.
Hey, Tempest. Let's not yet go downstairs. Let's see if we can get in, and then it'll say, no, that door is locked. You cannot get in. Never mind. Oh look, a CD player and an old one. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought, living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here, waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start our new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react, with all they've already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think, and us just disappearing? My poor mother, she's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way? This decided to stream all day. It's hardly all day. It's been, what, 3 hours?
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing.
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been.
There's no way to that reality from here.
Oh well. Is that Grandma?
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
The magazine for men, gentlemen. Hey, Mom.
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really, put that down.
Not interesting. Okay. Well, finished one room.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow! All right, pretty sturdy.
Pierre's office, whatever's in there, could blow the lid of this whole thing. Of course it's locked because nothing's ever easy. Fishing rods. Hey, it's the bridge. Pick up, Captain said.
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Okay, nothing. Sunglasses. Nice. Apparently we're putting everything back. Oh, a note. Travel expenses. Wait, don't put it back yet. Tank of gas, 680. What the fuck? For this boat? Postcards map, 122. Lunch, steak, 6. Motel, 8. 6-pack beer, 187. Dinner, burger, 3. Stamps, 1. Breakfast, 2. Liquor, 1775. And he still has 39,952? He started with 40,000? Hey, Mom.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Hoptool Lake, Ontario, August 2nd, 1968. Received Jarrow Newber... What? Received from Mr. Pierre Lautrec 3,000 in exchange for the houseboat The Eidolon. H. Wisner.
$3,000 for a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
A little? Only $3,000 for a boat you can live on? It's a house and a boat. That's two whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't even have one thing.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Do you think the boat had something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Oh well. That doesn't look like you could climb down there. Hmm, 30-year-old Max. Okay, well, I guess we have to go all the way around to get downstairs.
Dodge this.
Okay. Hey Mom, look, it's the sea. It was the sea.
Just like Silent Hill.
What?
Oh, it's this video game we played at Francine's house. It's a horror game. She really likes that stuff.
Seriously, Tess? You're thinking about video games right now?
It's Foggy in the game.
Oh.
I think they go thump. Evil. Maybe. Boxes, windows, rugs. Why are there all these? That's a light. It's supposed to be a light, okay. Door number 1. Oh, that was for the kids, I guess. That how would a 15-year-old have fit in there?
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl, my relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I can help people, my children to grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you ask me to give up, and for what? Isolation? An unfamiliar place? A leaky boat? Money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Helen.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah. Not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Ugh.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
The timelines are merging. A present, yay. Well, I guess that's all in here. A razor,
This
I
looks
guess.
intense. What's the brushy thing for?
To brush. Isn't that a nice shower? Well, this is the kitchen. Robbers hit again in Porton. Local state and police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash taken from Clayman Closius in a burglary Saturday night. According to state police, the men broke into the store around 1:20 a.m. They dismantled the store safe, taking the money back before fleeing. There were no witnesses. We are encouraging local businesses to deposit all cash to their banks at the end of each business day, said Officer Randall Weston of the Porton Police. Until the burglars have been apprehended, it's too risky to leave any money in the store overnight. Michigan State Police have set up an anonymous tip line for any information on the identities of the thieves. Oh, hey Mom.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware. I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.
Where is this set? So, I think their home was somewhere north of Grand Rapids. And the summer home trailer, the mobile home, was near Pfannkuchen, which is the weirdest name for a town ever. Why would you name your town Pancake? And then we've driven up to Canada. Another knife. Okay, it's a pan. No food in there. Maybe food in there. Coffee. Pips Coffee. 4 cent off regular price. A ledger. Allegedly. Open? What the heck? Cash, travel supplies, lunch, postcards, blah blah blah, poker at the shack, groceries, whiskey, wine, supplies, groceries, boat supplies, life preservers, horse race, betting, slow down. Blah blah, crash, poker, lunch. Well, I guess Grandpa was like that.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Okay, well that was the kitchen then. Wait, it's not the kitchen. We're on a boat, so it's I don't know. Falkland Moor. Of course, there's the pipe. Can't be an old sea dog without a pipe. Wait, no. French Quarter Old Blended Bourbon Whiskey. Stewart's Special Old Reserve. Yeah, but what is it? What are you preserving in here? Okay, we'll never know. Bottled in Bond Old Clarkson Straight Rye Whiskey. Ooh, super modern TV. Baker's Gold Standard Premium Pale Ale. Nothing. More booze. A flashlight. Nice. California Bicyclette California red wine. Wait, from when? 1962. Vintage. Whatever. It's a receipt. Cavalier's Liquor. Wait, no, don't just. Okay, blah 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 blah. 45.50.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
The key. Dun dun dun. Let's go bust this office wide open.
Attention, every... Oh, man, what? This doesn't work. Should have seen that coming.
Oh, can't get in here. What? What's that supposed to... Ah, no idea. Ta-da! Oh, he actually tried to make it nice in here. I guess. Not much here. It's a letter. I've received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and you always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin, without even telling me, until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse. But I'm getting used to it. Used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. So I guess that's it?
So I guess that's it? Grandma and Pierre went to all this trouble and then Grandma just changed her mind?
I think maybe she wasn't so convinced in the first place.
Well then, why string Pierre along like this for so long? He bought a boat and fixed up the kids' room and everything?
Maybe she just wasn't sure at first. Or didn't want to hurt him.
Oh yeah, I bet he felt great about reading this.
Well... That's it then, huh? Maple room renovation, bar and retail, Charlie's, Washington. So this is it? We're done here? What else is left to explore? The mailbox. Did we ever get a key for the mailbox? Apparently not. I guess that's what we're looking for then. Must be here, right? Oh, I'm an idiot.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Let's go.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Is that how that works?
I don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
To whom it may concern. Sheriff's Department? Yeah, unclaimed, no such address, address incomplete, blah blah blah. Insufficient post. Yeah, I know. Wait, where did he send it to? Keene County, Michigan. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I had worked as a property inspector for Keene County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could have evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement, as they had threatened not only my safety, but that of my family as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain, I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonard Lambros. So, Canada Man was our grandpa? Fuck.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
No, he bought the boat up here on the lake. He sent letters from different places all throughout Michigan and then crossed the border. somewhere, somehow. It kind of did happen, though.
It kind of did happen, though, didn't it? As far as you knew, it did. You lived with that your whole life, so to you, it did.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive. I
Wish she could have trusted you?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Not
Well,
yet.
maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
Just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too,
Aww.
honey.
Wait, what does it say? Start in Orange Street, Greenville, and end in Pfannkuchen. Right, it's same as before. Well, Mom,
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was going to fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was going to be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's kind of cool.
It's certainly, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's following his dreams. He might not make it, but he is going for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it in that kind of light.
I mean, I wish he could have been here, but he had a dream, and he had to follow it. I get it.
Right, my little web entrepreneur.
It's like Matt Damon in Rounders.
It's not really like Rounders. I mean, he wins a lot in Rounders, and he's a lot more handsome.
He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explain everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets, and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford, like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like doing Kurt?
I'm gonna let that double entendre pass right by me. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult and not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
It seems like a good choice. Even if it's just for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
These days I'm worried about everything, but I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Yeah. Me too.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub alone. We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French-Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Aww. Well, that was Open Roads, a game promised to take 3 hours, and here I am taking at least 3.5. Well, I had to chase the stupid cat across the room a couple times, but oh well. Nice little game. And then I guess it's time to you know, end this stream, take a break for you know, a couple hours, and then come back and play a proper game that costs a couple billion more than this. Yeah, anyways, what we should do though is, for once in my life, raid someone who's been raiding me all the time. We get back to him. That'll show him. So, thanks for watching. And I'll see you later, if you're there. And let's hope I can type in the name correctly. That looks okay, yeah. Well then, thanks for watching, hope you had fun, I'll see you around. Bye bye for now.